Hello and welcome to what will likely be my last Japan video of the trip. Stay tuned to see the highlights of the final 4 days I had in Fukuoka. I got breakfast at a very popular bakery found in the station, Forno del Mignon. There is a lineup every day from opening until closing, so I just had to try it. I stopped by one of the restaurant branches of Hakata Ikusha for a bowl of ramen. They open at 11 o'clock and very quickly a line formed. This was an amazing bowl of ramen, from the thickness of the broth to the noodles. 10 out of 10. I spent the rest of the morning wandering the streets of Fukuoka, visiting nearby shrines and parks. For lunch, I had ramen at Shinshin Ramen, which was another popular ramen destination. In my opinion, the broth here was slightly less rich than Hakata Ikusha, but overall, I placed Shinshin slightly below it. Don't get me wrong though, both bowls of ramen were very delicious. I spent the early evening exploring the massive underground mall near the Fukuoka Park building, before settling down for a bowl of sukimen at Ramen Kanitora. That's right, my third bowl of noodles today. I love sukimen and it is done really well here. This is also a very popular tourist location, but there are multiple chains found throughout Hakata. For the rest of the evening, I spent some time wandering around the city before grabbing some late night snacks and drinks at a Lawson and heading back to the hotel. Today, I was headed to a nearby town called Arita, which was found in Saga Prefecture, which is known for its porcelain. It is a short train ride from Hakata Station, which is why I picked it.
Even limited express bound for House 10 Box in Sasebo. We will be stopping at Fukuoka, Tosu, Shintosu, Saga, Kohoku, Takio Onsen, Arita, Hagi, and Sasebo. The next station is Fukuoka.
The town itself was very quiet, especially so when I went. I believe it may have been an off day as there was not a soul in sight. The main attraction I was going to visit was the Kyushu Ceramic Museum. Personally, I thought the museum was very interesting as it takes a deep look into the history of porcelain and how Arita flourished. I originally planned to visit some other nearby sites of interest, including the Porcelain Torii Gate, but the options were by taxi or a 30-minute walk. Unfortunately, my interest in porcelain did not outweigh my interest in leaving. I took the train back to Saga Station and spent some time exploring the city before deciding it was time to head back home. The next stop on my itinerary was Daizaifu Tenmangu, a super popular tourist destination. I decided to head out early to dodge some of the crowds, but it was still busy when I arrived. The grounds area contains temple and gardens. The road leading up to the shrine also has many shops, mostly selling food and souvenirs. There's also a specially designed Starbucks. There is a lot to explore, including a long trail near the back of the garden. I made it about halfway before calling it quits and headed back down to the main shrine area. Once I headed back down, it was close to 11 AM and many shops were now open. I'm not sure what these were, but they were pastries with red bean filling. However, I'm not 100% sure, as I just lined up because other people were lining up too. For lunch, I found a restaurant nearby and I had a Wagyu beef mentaiko set meal. Mentaiko is salted fish roe and is a Fukuoka specialty. If you're from Vancouver, you'll know that Danbo is very popular there. I believe this is one of the original locations. However, we don't get these prices. I spent some more time exploring the souvenir shops and shopping streets before calling it quits. I headed back to the main station before I decided to visit Lalaport Fukuoka, which has one of the life-size Gundams on display. A bit of retail therapy later, I headed back to the hotel for the night. On my second to last day here, I had tickets to visit the annual Sumo tournament held in Fukuoka. This is known as the Grand Tournament, with other tournaments being held in Tokyo, Osaka, and Nagoya throughout the year. I purchased the tickets online with no problem and had the email voucher code ready, which had to be redeemed at a 7-Eleven. I had tried a location close to my hotel, but the worker had issues with the redemption. I ended up visiting the 7-Eleven next to the Kokusai Center and was able to redeem my tickets no problem. The Sumo is a full-day event lasting from 9 AM to 5 PM, with fights taking place throughout the day. However, the actual ranked matches begin around 2:30 PM in the afternoon. You can come and go freely from the venue, and many individuals come later in the day to watch the actual matches. There are food stalls and souvenir stalls, and overall the atmosphere is excellent. I definitely would recommend visiting. As I showed up super early at 9 AM, I was tired and decided to leave at around 3 o'clock. Overall, I think the event is excellent if you're into Sumo, but for me, it was simply a cool experience. I headed back for some sukimen at the same location as yesterday and the day before. Whole time, managed to get 2 cat life, Sonny Angels, and 2 additional Smiskis. Can't wait. I did some shopping before stopping at a popular udon chain found throughout Japan, Hanamaru. They are a popular self-service style udon chain where you create your own udon bowl. You select the tempura and add-ons you would like to go on your udon before picking a style of udon, such as beef or chicken. Number 7? Medium. Everything is self-service, which is nice. They also provide tons of the tempura flakes, which I topped my udon with. On my final day, I went to explore Ohori Park, a popular and quiet destination found in the city. Unbeknownst to me, there was actually a huge Pokemon Go event happening. As you can see, Pokemon Go is still very popular over here with many dedicated players of all ages. I took in the nature at the park and headed to Canal City to play some gachapon. There really was no plan today and I was sort of all over the place, but that is the beauty of traveling solo. I should jump across here when it's lit up. For lunch, I stopped by Saboten, a popular tonkatsu restaurant chain found inside the Canal City Mall. As you can see, everything is self-order via tablet and is in English too.
Nice.
I spent the remainder of my evening enjoying my last day in Fukuoka, and was simply wandering around.
Look at this. It's like we're in an airport, but it's just a subway station. Oh shit, it's not.
Canal City at night looks stunning with the Christmas lights. For the past 2 years that I have been here, there have been Christmas events held alongside the river. I visited the popular yatai stalls found near Canal City, but didn't have a chance to eat at one. This is also a very popular location for tourists, as you can sit shoulder to shoulder with strangers and share some food throughout the night. I headed back to the main station to take in the Christmas lights once more, before grabbing some chocolate churros and some final snacks at Lawson.
Delicious. How do people film like this? Like, holding on to 5 things. It's too much.
And this concludes my Japan trip videos. I hoped you all enjoyed them as much as I did in editing them. I headed to Korea for 5 days, but unfortunately I got sick and did not get much footage. After Korea, I spent 3 more days back in Tokyo before flying back to Vancouver. Again, thank you all for watching, and please keep an eye out for my next video, whenever that may be.
Okay, I see it.